What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for a This Is Us review. I can't even call it a recap because I don't have any notes on me. I'm driving in my car. Hopefully you all can hear me, and hopefully the road ain't too bumpy or my phone don't die out on me. Something like that. Man, I was feeling some kind of way about the episode. When we saw My Dear William, I didn't cry for the first time. But I love this show, just how they incorporate these characters, even though they have moved on, they passed on. We already know that Jack is gone. We already know My Dear William is gone. And it looks like Kate is about to die. I think Kate is about to die, y'all. There's just too much going on with this IVF. And they talking about these risk factors over and over again. What I love about this show in New Amsterdam is how many topics, how many relevant topics that they pull on to put into the storyline. I freaking love it. Okay, so we start off, I think we start off with Kevin and Zoe. Zoe, I just call her Zoe for short now. And she's starting to give us some of that what Beth say, she'll eat you up and chew them out type of mood. Yeah, if y'all didn't notice in last week's episode, when Kevin went to put his hand on her back, you know, she kind of leaned forward away from him. I picked up on that. I don't know if y'all all picked up on that, but y'all can play that back if y'all want to. It's on Hulu. Y'all can watch it again. So I noticed that. So I was like, okay, so she finna really start showing us this side that Beth told us about. Well, they at the crib, laying up in the bed, chilling, you know. He is having a nightmare, though. Kevin is. But for some reason I can't remember what the damn nightmare was about. I just know that in this nightmare Jack was there. He wakes up disturbed as a mug because Jack is in his dream. And I want to say it was the movie. I don't remember. Oh my gosh. But Jack woke up in his dream, and I was like, well, what is he doing there? And that's the same thing he was feeling like, what is he doing there? Now he wake up in a panic and a tizzy, and she ain't nowhere to be. She's there. She's sitting there, but she's not there. She's not really present. She got her headphones plugged in her ears. She listened to this French dude speak information about the documentary that she's working on. So she ain't paying no attention to Kevin. But I'm sorry, Zoe, you should have been able to feel that movement when he jumped up. It was the same way that I jumped up when somebody dropped something on the floor or threw a body on the floor this morning at 1:50 a.m. upstairs. Me and Keena jumped the fuck up. We sprang up in the bed. She should have sprang the hell up. I think I'm running out of gas. Hold on. I got 23 miles before I run out of gas. She should have sprang the hell up. She should have felt him move. But she didn't pay no attention, not near mind. And so he wanted to invite her to his premiere, but he feeling kind of hesitant about it, and specifically because of what Beth said. He feeling kind of hesitant about inviting her anywhere. And she was like, well, you know, I got things to do anyway. I got stuff I got to do. I got to go fly to Chicago, do this, that, and the third. So he like, yeah. He already making excuses for her, saying, yeah, this is why you can't be here. You know, I know you had to go to the moon today. I know. So he said, you know what? I'll take you to the airport. No, you ain't got to take me to the airport. No, I'm going to take you. No, you ain't got to take me. She was like so reluctant for him to take her to the airport. I'm like, what is going on with you? It's just a ride to the damn airport. Then she said, you know what we got going on here, me and you, this is fun. Let's let it be fun, not be too serious. Well, that's a slap in the motherfucking face, because Kevin is already serious. He is all into her. He is caught up, smitten, and all that. And she's just like, I'm just having fun. Let's not be too serious here. I don't need no rides to the airport. You making it too serious. Give me a ride to the airport. It's too serious. I'm saving your ass some Uber fare, some taxi fare, girl. That's what I'm doing. Some gas money. Something. I'm saving you. That's what I'm doing. I'm being nice. I'm being a gentleman. It's whatever. So I wasn't like really feeling her dismissal of him. And you can tell Kevin senses it already. He's not oblivious to it. He just like. And it's all because Beth was in his ear. Beth was, so he gonna try. He gonna try harder this particular time. So, one of the things that Randall, because Deja is feeling, you know, she's at her first day of school, at this new school, and she is feeling out of place. Randall always tries to connect himself to Deja. Like, she had that conversation with him last week about, look, you always try to make it seem like me and you are the same. And, like, he know he does it, and he apologized for doing it, but Randall, you are still doing it again. You're doing it again. Because she says she feels out of place, you decides to take her to where more black people are at, so she could be around people more like her, doing things that she enjoyed doing, because she's at a predominantly white school now. She doesn't have any real connections. Deja really needs to learn how to adapt. I want to know when y'all gonna stop walking on eggshells for Deja. She's supposed to be your foster child, not a foster friend, not a foster roommate. She's a foster child, meaning that she's supposed to be in a child's place and abiding by the rules of the house as all the children would do. That includes this back talking as, I don't want to do this, I ain't gonna do that. Stop walking on eggshells for Deja. Start giving her some structure. That's what she needs. And y'all not giving her structure right now. You playing, I can't even say playing favorites, but you what's the word? You're treating her like she's a special case. That's what I'm saying you're doing. You're treating her like she's a special case. So for Deja, so he took her to the rec center, right? And she did indeed meet some girls who they doing stepping. I could not step. I could not have players anywhere because I could not step worth the doggone. So she going there to play. There's a I want to say a director, or she's maybe just like a house mother there. She's sitting there and there's a mattress up against the wall, and Randall's like, why is there a mattress up against the wall? Well, there's a mattress up against the wall because it's covering up the hole. Okay, well, why is there a hole? There's a hole because there's a leak. Well, why is there a leak? There's a leak because of, what are you going to do about it, son? Why do you keep asking me this? Like, we've been down there complaining to the city forever to get it fixed. So what you going to do now? Now you going to go complain? We ain't even got lights on the parking lot for real, to help us see better for our safety. We can't even get them to do light bulbs. You think they're going to come out here and fix the plumbing? So Randall was like, yeah, I'm going to get it done. You think I won't? Randall always takes on the challenge. When somebody tell him he can't do something, Randall is going to do it. He going to try to take on that challenge. So Randall goes down there to try to find the city hall guy who ain't there. He getting his hair cut. Randall on his way over to the barbershop. He going to talk to this man about getting his building fixed, because that's what Randall does. Okay, so the young lady, though, who was at the center happens to be someone that came up in the house with our dear William. She moved into the neighborhood. She was pregnant, full of belly, with I want to say the baby's name was Sky, full of the baby, and she don't want to be bothered. I came here to live and live on, and that's it. But William is still trying to make her feel like she can talk to him. She ain't there alone. There's other people in the building like you. He invited her to go sit down and eat with her. The food wasn't that good. Bumpy road, y'all. But she came on in, and William is 5 years clean now. They about to throw him a little get together, and he invited her to come on through. Like, some other people in the building who got babies like you. Don't isolate yourself. Come to find out, when she first moved in, she was supposed to move to America with her husband. They won the lottery, and they was coming to America. They was gonna move to Texas because they wanted to go see the real Cowboys and everything. I don't know if they was talking about the football team. I think they was talking about football because she said something about sports. They was talking about the football team. She wanted to go see the Cowboys, but then her husband died before they left Africa, and so she ended up still taking a trip and moving to America with the baby. But she ended up coming to Philadelphia instead. And she moved to this rundown building. Probably was like the best. Something might have been the best thing since sliced bread to her. It probably was a still step up from what she had available to her in Africa. So she felt that she was doing okay. But she was angry when she came here. Her husband just died. This was their dream. You know what I'm saying? But William made her feel included. So, at the same time, I think she helped William feel like needed, he needed to fix somebody. She had this beautiful baby he could hold in his arms, and he done gave his baby away. He at least having a chance to be a part of some child's life. So they were kind of there for each other in some kind of way. Who else was going on? Sad part is I don't remember exactly what was going on. with Jack, if anything. Oh, gosh. So y'all put that down in the comment section if I missed all that part. But we go back to, and I don't think anything was happening with Jack because we go back to teenage kids. I love to see the teenagers on here. And it's still immediately after Jack's death. Everybody is in a zombie-like state. Kate is already starting to overeat. Kevin is already drinking. And Becca is just numb and oblivious to what her children are going through, to the point that she's just ignoring all these things that's going on, because she's like, she said it takes all her strength just for her to get up out the bed each morning. And when she does that, by the time she gets that done, she has nothing left to give. She has no more energy, no more will to give to anybody else and their problems. So she don't. She walked through life as if nothing else matters, because she don't have the energy to make anything else matter. Randall got accepted to Howard. Y'all know he'd been trying to go to Howard since he was a freshman in high school. He got accepted to Howard. He is so happy. The black family that he was able to grow up with and kick it with, he goes to talk to them, and he's supposed to go over there and celebrate with them at the end of the day. And he all happy, rah-rah, this soon by. But he realizes once Becca tells Kate and them about him going to Howard, they all looking at the house. They got to get a house. They got to get out of wherever they stay. Probably like a hotel, like I'm staying in right now. But I got to get me a damn house, y'all. And it's driving them crazy, y'all being cooped up in that hotel room. I know, I can testify to that. So they looking at the houses. And she really ain't sure if this is the house she want to get. You know, it got a little flower bed in the back, and it reminds her of the house that Jack had showed her, because it had a flower bed in the back where he wanted to grow basil. And she like, I ain't grow no basil any doggone way. But he wanted her to have that house, but she said she was just gonna be happy with what she has. That's pretty much what it is. So I don't know if they was taking that house or not, but this is when she finds out that Kate never did reapply for Berkeley. She'd been saying she's gonna reapply for Berkeley. She's supposed to be sitting that tape in, but remember, that was the tape that her dad had recorded. She was like, I'm not sending that tape in. She done with school. She done with trying. And because at first she said it was just gonna be, you know, Randall was going off to school so he could share a room with Kevin, you know. And Kevin was like, oh, as if I'm not going anywhere. I guess I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life doing nothing. You know, Kevin always felt that nobody thought that he was going to achieve anything in life. And one of the things he was talking about doing the show is that his daddy never got to see him at this level. So he never got to know that Kevin was able to do something for himself other than football. And that's pretty much what Kevin's whole story was, along with this premiere thing. You know, everybody was getting ready to go to the premiere. Even Miguel was coming through. Everybody was pretty much coming through for this premiere. Except for Zoe. She wasn't gonna make it. Whatever. So, Randall tried to check Becca, baby. Had some bass up in his throat, and like, what the heck are you doing? You walking around here, you supposed to be the one that's supposed to keep us together. You supposed to be the one that's be there for us and support us as the children or what have you. You supposed to the one that make it right, fix it and everything, and you ain't doing nothing. You not doing a doggone thing. Your daughter walking around eating too doggone much. Your son walking around drunk as hell. And you know, that's when she went to that whole explanation about how she can't do anything. She feels numb. Randall seems to be the only one that is holding it together. He seems to be the only one that's having his life still move in a positive way. But Randall gave up his spot at Howard. He got accepted to Howard, y'all. He got accepted to Howard. And he called that school and told them that he couldn't come because the family needs him right now. I was like, no, you don't. Boy, if you don't take your ass to school, oh, I mean, and this is still technically a family that, you know, he sacrificed a lot for, and that he don't really truly get nothing back, in my opinion. In my opinion, he truly don't get nothing back, because he's not really a Pearson by blood. He's a Pearson by name. And remember what I was talking about the other day when I was talking about adopting the baby, and I was like, that's not what I want to do right now. I wanted to have one. I wanted to give birth to the little goober myself. Trust me, it's not the same. And I know it's hard if you trying to make an adopted child feel like they're yours. It's not. Either you gonna know it or they gonna know it. You gonna feel some kind of way. If you don't, you lying to yourself. I hate for you to be lying to yourself and lying to that child too. I always try to convince Randall, you are ours. You are one of ours. You are one of ours. Without a doubt, he clearly knows that one of these things is not like the other, and he is that thing. So Kate and Toby. Like last week when Toby dumped them pills out, I wanted to punch through the screen. I was mad at Kate for I was mad at Kate, y'all. Kate, like I said, Kate didn't tell him to do it. Matter of fact, Kate has been saying, don't do this, don't do this. But the type of person that Toby is, he wants to save her in every way possible. Especially since her daddy's not there to save her anymore. Kevin's no longer doing it. Actually, Kevin never was. She was always saving him. He wants to be he wants to be the person for her. So he stopped taking his antidepressants. He didn't back off 1 or 2. He dumped them all down the toilet. And now he having withdrawals and mood swings. He got the shakes. He got the tremors. His attitude is switching off, switching on. And she wanted to keep the fact that she doing IVF for my mama, because she know her mama was going to have something to say. She always got something to say. Well, they in the refrigerator. Miguel trying to get some yogurt or some jello or some pudding or something out of the refrigerator, and that's where she was hiding the IVF medication, and it fell on the floor. So now Kate know, and she was like, go on, say what you gotta say, mama, go on, say it. Well, she tell her, look, I have a friend that went through this, I helped her through this. This is not good. The procedure itself, the egg retrieval procedure itself, is very high risk for somebody your weight. She didn't want to say weight, but your weight, Kate. Did you really think about the risk? Now, like I say, Kate thought about him, but Kate wants this baby so bad that she's going to take that risk. Your life is in jeopardy, woman. That's why I think Kate is going to be the one that's going to die, y'all. I think Kate is going to be the one that's going to die. I do. Is this another fire truck coming? When they have these accidents, the fire trucks show up first. They do that in St. Louis too, but they be fucking up traffic. So, somewhere along the way, Toby ended up going off. He went off on them about the baby situation, the IVF situation, and Kate is like, what has got into you? What has got into you? And he's like, just tired, what have you, but the changes, he is about to go through some changes. Oh my God. As a person that deals with these type of conditions, and I know I'm not medicated at all, I cannot imagine being medicated and having to come back off of this. Why I'm like, this person is not paying attention behind me. That's what's getting on my nerves right now. He keep running up on the back of me. We already got one accident up here. I don't need another person on the back of me, sir. Calm the fuck down. I still have not got my damn title from St. Louis. I don't know what this about. So yeah, Toby, oh God, I don't want Toby to be like this. I do not want Toby to be like this. Well, basically, Randall, he's back over at the center, and the young lady tell him, her name is Chi-Chi. She tells Randall, look here, like, you running around her. You dropped your daughter off her so she could have somebody to play with and be around. And then you run around here trying to fix all of our problems, like as if, we ourselves are the problem. We are not the problem. And you keep saying we this, we that, we this, we this. You ain't one of us. You don't live here in this building. Like you're doing a lot of things that remind me of your father, and we're glad to have that happen. But you are not one of us. You are not part of the we. Okay, so he already feeling that type of isolation as well. And when something happened with I missed some stuff, y'all. I don't know how I missed it. That Kevin and Kate had some type of argument about the baby, about having kids, and of course they end up apologizing to each other. But Kate said, you know, she felt like she was the only one that could share or carry on a part of the dad, you know. Because Kevin was gonna be a fuck up and never have kids, and so got Randall thinking like, what you mean? She the only one that can carry on Dad's legacy. Well, by blood, that is true. And I think at this moment, Randall realizes, I am not a Pearson. I'm Pearson by name, but not by blood, and that means something. It kind of means something. So he, all through this episode, he's basically trying to find his place. He's still trying to make a connection with Deja, because he's feeling isolated, and she want to be connected to something. He wants to make sure that Deja has a connection to something that, like, he had, you know, growing up. Like I said, he had that other family, and he wants Deja to have that as well. But like the girl said, you still aren't we. You're not part of us. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Well, at the premiere, Zoe was watching Kevin give his speech and everything, and I'm still thinking like, why you ain't there? I thought she was gonna come rush in and beat her or whatever, but I guess she's feeling some kind of connection to him now. Maybe I should try and not be so Black Widowish, treacherous, or what have you. And she sent him a text saying, okay, well, you could pick me up at the airport, be here at this time. And Kevin just felt so good about that. Like, she's allowing me into her life and allowing me to be a part of her space. And I was thinking, Kevin, what are y'all doing? Why did you jump over there if you was going to jump right back in front of me? Kevin. I just wonder where's this going. Are they really trying to build a relationship and prove Beth wrong? I mean, not necessarily directly trying to prove her wrong, but actually prove her wrong. And the Kate situation, Kate is not thinking things through. She's not thinking, and then Toby is just, that's it, y'all. That's all I got for This Is Us. Like I said, I could have gave y'all some more if I had actually took notes, but I know I was going to be doing this riding in my car. Anything that I missed, please leave it down in the comment section so we can discuss it. Because I think I'm going to have to go back and watch this episode a second time. Normally I do, but because of the internet service being so slow in this hotel, I can't get on there and watch on Hulu and go pull it back up. It take forever, take all night for me to get it together. And I still got to do New Amsterdam's recap and review as well. Just thank y'all for coming back, being patient with me. Y'all have a great day. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.